Hurry up and read this quick, you've been warned.
Well, I guess the complaints got out of hand, huh? We are back with another wonderful episode of Going Raw, the Drunk Guy JJ. As you see, since you guys are complaining about my homophobic and racist comments, even though I am a young black man myself, I had to get my legal team here. So we got the true heel lawyer himself, my good brother, my special guest. The man just gets his job done. He's the Arab Johnny Cochran, Mr. JPM, John Paul Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Starters, not even Arab, but we'll go with it.
Okay, we're just gonna go with it.
I gotta say, when Sid asked me to join True Heels many years ago, and he asked me to be the True Heel lawyer, this is not coming on Going Raw with Drunk Guy JJ. It's not what I anticipated being something I'd be doing. You know, Sid promised me that this is years ago, but he promised me years ago that we would be destroying people. Just left, right, and center. Anybody who thought that they could be competition, that we would be just destroying them through any and all means possible.
Oh my God. Well, you hear from the lawyer's mouth, we just pay his fees, have him living a good lavish life in Chicago. So, just be mindful of anything I say, to, keep this good brother in line, because, I just go off the fucking rails as always. But yeah, we're going to go talk about Raw, This is what I'm here. This is what my contract pays me to do. This is my good lawyer over here oversees my wonderful, lucrative contract that I signed with True Heel Heat to give you guys this good product. Unfortunately, Raw is not that good of a product, but I do this and get drunk. I drink for the fans and for the business that I love. So we start off Raw in WWE headquarters. I keep saying that. Performance Center. Drew McIntyre comes out to the ring and he talks about SummerSlam and about what Orton did to the old fucking bat Ric Flair last week. Who gives a shit? I don't give a shit. He's probably close to going into another coma. Whatever. Get him the fuck off my TV. Ric Flair is a legend. I understand that. But at this point, who the fuck cares? Do you want to see Ric Flair? Good brother John, do you care about seeing Ric Flair on your television in 2020?
I care less than Romeo does, so.
That's saying a lot. So then he is interrupted by Spirit Squad Dark. Not Spirit Squad Dark. He's interrupted by Retribution. Then the production truck fucking things up. Shocker. They destroy the equipment. They clearly fuck up his whole Drew's promo. Nobody cares about it. The power goes out, and I guess some of the smarks probably were happy on the internet because it looked like Raw was about to end early. But no, it does not end early. We come back from commercial. MVP comes to the ring with the fuck up Titantron. He's with the Hurt Business. I have no idea what he's saying because I'm barely paying attention because I'm not interested already. Apollo comes out, interrupts, saying if he beats Shelton Benjamin tonight, then the Hurt Business is banned from ringside for his match against AVP at SummerSlam. So obviously, Apollo wins. Pretty basic match. He gets a fucking roll up. Who cares? R-Truth pops up out of nowhere for whatever reason, trying to come in the ring and gets beat up by the Hurt Business. Then Cedric and Ali come out. They try to interfere. I guess give them the upper hand. Then they can't even. By the way, they can't even take down fucking Lashley. It took all of them to try to take down Lashley, and they didn't even do it. So not only do you guys a bunch of fucking dorks, you guys are weak, just looking pathetic by the week. So you know what? Shout out to you guys. That's right. That's what we do here. How do you feel about the Hurt Business? Actually, my good brother John doesn't even like Raw, but since he's a good representative of True Heat, a good team member, a great lawyer, he comes up here with me to review or even hear me blabble about this bullshit. So I don't even know if you care about Hurt Business. You don't watch, so who gives a fuck?
What I will say about Hurt Business is it's a great example of a legal situation because they can't use the name that they used to use when they were in TNA Impact, which was a far better name. So from Beatdown Clan, which was by far a better name, now we're with Hurt Business, which it sounds like it hurts my ears whenever I hear it.
I said KKK. I mean BDK. From BDK to fucking Hurt Business. I'm already forgetting shit. Did I say so Cedric and Ali come out and fight. Shelton pins R-Truth to become 24/7 champion once again. There's just a lot going on. Oh boy. Then MVP is upset. He challenges I call them the charisma vacuums, but he challenges Apollo and fucking
Don't do my guy Mustafa like that.
Charisma vacuums. For Apollo, Rico. No, there's even a match. Apollo challenged Apollo, Cedric, and Rico to a match. No, not Cedric, because Cedric didn't even get chosen. He said he just puts. Oh, you just choose 3 people to be in a 6-man match. I don't know when it became a fucking elimination match, but we'll discuss that later. Garza's then backstage with some blonde bimbo from the fucking Bachelorette. Don't know her name. Don't care. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Just get off my TV. Why are you there every fucking week, taking up time? Who gives a shit? Ivar interrupts. I'm guessing he's trying to get with the bimbo too. Looks like she's just getting around already on Raw. She goes from Garza now to the War Raider. I forget who the was with when she first got there. It's becoming a mess. Then he starts fucking spewing out Damian Lillard quotes. I'm like, you get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? Do you even watch basketball, Ivar? You look like you fucking watch soccer and tennis and like fuck you think throwing axe is a sport. So please, get the fuck out of here with that. Garza versus Ivar next. Garza wins clean. I mean, I guess the War Raiders, what do they call now? Viking Raiders? Viking Squad?
Viking Experience. It was just
Assassin's Creed ripoff. I don't know what they're called anymore. But he loses. Whatever. Garza wins. They backstage. This blonde moves on now. She's with Dawkins backstage. She's backstage with Dawkins talking about something. Garza and them did something bad and he knows and all this other bullshit. Oh, they found out the footage, or y'all know what he knows what they're talking about. Then Samoa Joe's at the announce table just laughing. He brings up WWE since Spirit Squad Dark wanted to fuck the show up. All of a sudden they have advanced security measures now. Why would you not have that for the last 2 fucking weeks? Retribution's been fucking everything up, but that's beyond me. They talk about they have security measures now to see all the extended advanced footage of everything that's been going on.
Jaquan. Pardon the interruption, but let me ask you this quick question.
Oh, man, I love questions.
When it comes to the aforementioned blonde woman, who do you think has been with more people in this instance? The blonde woman and the WWE superstars, or the Instagram model and the Phoenix Suns?
Oh, man. So far, this blonde...
Let me preface that.
Yes. She sucked 7 dicks, so... Looks like this blonde girl, since blondes like to suck dick, it seems. She, I don't know. I think maybe the Phoenix Sun chick got them beat. But give the blonde bimbo by next week. Give the blonde bimbo by next week. You said what?
I said it was 7 in one night, so.
Yeah, she's not at 7 yet. But then again, we don't know what happens when the cameras go off.
That's
probably
a whole new meaning to Raw Underground.
Exactly. She's probably getting around like Tupac. So. We just started talking about and I just lost my train of thought. Excuse me. Then they show the footage and fucking shocker, it was Alina who poisoned Montez Ford. Montez, I guess they're in the ring. They're backstage. Montez then returns. While Zelina and Garza and Andrade backstage, they start fighting. And I want to know, what was the fucking point of adding this to the feud? Only for it to be somebody we already fucking expected it to be. So you have, what was the point of it? What was the point of the build-up? What was it? Playing fucking mystery games like we're watching Scooby-Doo, and this turns out to be Zelina the whole goddamn time. Waste of time, stupid. I guess Montez caught the Rona, so they needed an excuse to get him off TV.
Yeah.
They want to hit close to home and fucking use poison. So, stupid, whatever. Mickie James is back, and she didn't even get an entrance. So we got a legend, 6-time women's champion, fucking entrance. She's just in the ring. It's like she didn't just make a return. She faces Natalya. Clearly, they don't give a fuck about the match because Seth Rollins immediately comes out with Murphy to go press Samoa Joe. I don't know how he thought that was going to work out, like Joe's some bitch, which that is far from the case. Clearly, he does not give a fuck about these two women in the ring because they completely take the attention all the way off of them. He then Mickie loses, by the way. I guess I don't even know how she lost. I don't know the bell rings, and I don't really pay attention to unless it's my unless it's my beautiful black queen Mercedes.
It's kind of funny because normally back in the day, over the past couple of years, it was Natalya who was taking these quick losses to help get other people over. Now, randomly, she's the one who needs to get over, so they're bringing Mickie James out of nowhere.
Getting over in 2020. I'll take another drink to that.
I mean, I've seen Natalya lose so many times that now she's
but actually, I can't even believe this is a real stat. She has the most wins out of all the women.
Really?
How? Yeah, she has like a career great. The picture came long ago.
I'm saying since the Four Horsewomen came up, Natalya has been used just horribly.
Oh yeah, of course. Absolutely. Natalya is a great in-ring, but she is another charisma vacuum. So, I guess this is going to actually be the theme of the show, probably, charisma vacuum, because, this blonde bibble ain't the only person that like to suck up things.
Oof.
Anywho, it went... Seth then gets in the ring after Natalya makes quick work of returning Mickie James. He's saying if Rey and Dominic want to appear tonight on Raw, they won't make it to SummerSlam. Then I think that's backstage. I don't fucking know. It looks like in my notes I wrote that. Whatever. Then my beautiful wife, well, not my wife, Makazi's wife. Then the beautiful Sasha Banks comes out to the ring, now adding the legit booty shaking to her entrance, which is very amazing, by the way. She comes out with Bayley. They talk about Asuka will not beat both of them at SummerSlam. They make fun of Asuka, etc. They make fun of, Kyrie's not there no more, as we all know. Kyrie went back to Japan. Oh, Jesus. Went back to Japan to go, I guess, I don't know, stardom, wrestle again, make a family, make Chinese food. I don't know what's her plans.
I think she said she's gonna wrestle probably for like another year or so, and then she's gonna retire. So
it's tragic. Love Kyrie. Beautiful elbow drop. But this is not about her right now. This is about the boss and the role model. Shayna then interrupts Sasha and Bayley as they continue to make fun of the two Japanese women. She interrupts saying she has next after SummerSlam for the Raw Women's title, whoever it is. Then Asuka comes out and she starts doing her Ching Chong Makahaya shit that I did not understand. And they go on to have a tag team match. I enjoyed the tag team match, unlike some people that will remain nameless. Josh Moore. It was pretty good back and forth exchange. I'm going on about the match, and we gotta forget this big bitch Nia Jax came out and she attacked Shayna. I'm confused here because wouldn't that resolve to grounds of a disqualification? Maybe the bell didn't ring. Maybe I didn't pay attention to that part. But they start fighting, get into a real nice brawl. They get backstage, so Asuka's out there by herself for a good minute. Turns into a nice exchange. Shayna gets back. She returns. She gets the hot tag. Whips on Sasha a little bit, which I was not a fan of. Bayley comes and saves her. They hit this nice little tag team move. She does the backstabber, and Bayley hits her with the Bailey to belly. Jesus Christ. She kicks out. Asuka goes for the choke. No, Shayna goes for the choke. Sasha comes and try to save Bailey from it. Then Asuka gets choked Sasha out the ring. Shayna chokes and makes Bailey tap in the ring. And I guess they're going to keep Shayna strong because it looks like she's probably, obviously next in line. She made that clear. So I'm all down for that. Bailey should not be, she's a champion already. So her losing heading into the pay-per-view really means shit. So nice win from Shayna and Asuka. I enjoyed the match. Probably the match of the night because Raw was whatever. We get a recap of Dominic's whipping like Passion of the Christ last week. I guess it's a Passion of the Christ sequel because clearly they keep talking about it and showing his lashings, whatever the case may be. We get it. We done showed it like 10 times the last week. I'm not talking about it. Apollo and his new group, the Charisma Vacuums, are backstage talking about, Cedric, you shouldn't be a part of the match because last year almost took you out tonight, and we're just being good friends. And Mustafa and me and Rico Suave, Ricochet, can have this match. Whatever. As they walk away, the great Viper God is seen backstage pacing back and forth. They got to commercial, and as they come back from commercial, Drew is now backstage with Shawn Michaels, Mr. HBK. They pretty much suck each other's talk about how good they are, and how Drew is responsible, or Drew thanks Shawn for him coming back and going to NXT and giving him basically, I'm not saying verbatim word for word because I don't got time for that shit, but he's basically saying that he thanks him. He pretty much lit the fire in his ass in NXT to pretty much give him that edge to pretty much be the champion he is today. HBK then tells him he got to get refocused for SummerSlam. He can't slip up now. Then Shawn says he has to confront Orton, so do him a favor, Drew, and give him some space. So get out of Shawn's way. I'm sure a lot of people heard that in the 90s. So glad, since we're not in the DeLorean tonight with my good brother Sid and Romeo, it's only right that we get back in the DeLorean, me and my lawyer, because I probably did some crazy shit, like get stuck at a fucking gas station in the bathroom where these fuckers left me. But that's neither here nor there. Liv and Ruby are backstage. They're interrupted by the Iconics again. Blah fucking blah. I'm tired of all these bitches on my TV who are doing absolutely really nothing important. Payton will replace Billy because Billy says her arm is fucked up or whatever. As they walk away, Shayna's backstage with Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir, 3 of the four horsewomen. And I'm like, oh, shit. Well, let's fucking go. We get Spirit Squad Dark, a.k.a. Retribution recap again. Clearly, as I'm watching this, I'm just thinking to myself, clearly Retribution thinks SmackDown got a bunch of pussies because they only do all this crazy shit on SmackDown. And when they get to Raw, they just fucking want to throw fucking Molotov cocktails and cut off the power. So clearly, then again, it's Randy Orton's on Raw, so obviously they don't want that kind of smoke, which is fair. So, whatever. Payton versus Ruby Riot. Who gives a fuck? Payton wins. So now, since Ruby Riot and Liv have gotten back together, they have now both lost to Payton in the last 2 weeks. So much for a great reunion. What the fuck?
I mean, you got Payton winning on Raw and Shawn Spears winning on AEW Dark, and all of it means nothing in the grand scheme of things. It's great.
Fucking sad.
Husband and wife together.
Anti-power couple. Then it's almost 10 o'clock, so you know what that means. We're going the fuck underground. Raw Underground starts. As we kick off to Raw Underground, Raw is being...
So actually, Jake, let me ask you this question, since I don't normally watch Raw that much.
You're missing nothing.
Well, why is it suddenly at 10 o'clock that they do this shift to Raw Underground? Is it just...
Oh, that's easy, because the third hour every week fucking sucks for ratings for them. So they think doing some fucking bullshit MMA fucking Def Jam Fight for New York ripoff is going to boost ratings, which it indeed has not.
Ugh.
And hopefully when they start this Thunderdome bullshit, it stops. I'm praying it fucking stops, because I'm tired of seeing this. We all know it's not real. Well, then again, imagine a wrestling fan saying something's not real, right? I know. But it's bullshit. Get this fucking shit off my fucking TV. I'm seeing fucking Raw Underground. Get it the fuck out of here. Ro is beating up some jabroni because I don't know who the fuck it is. He beats him down. Dolph is next to Shane. Ro keeps staring at Dolph like some fucking and he clearly wants to face him. Ro and Dolph fight, and Dolph's trying to use some MMA or wrestling takedown moves in a fight. Clearly, he's never been in a real fight because who fucking fights like that to begin with? Dolph clearly just watched UFC this past weekend because he pokes Ro in the fucking eye. DC must be triggered watching this since he is a wrestling fan. Man. Then he chokes out Ro for the win. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Oh, man. This went off the rails. Then it goes to commercial, and we're back. Rey Mysterio returns. Mr. One-Eye Willie Mysterio has made his grand return while his son is walking gingerly to the ring since he got whipped like a slave last week on Raw.
I still understand why Rey Mysterio re-signed with WWE after they did all that. Like, that was the pitch.
Like, loses an eye for the company and then re-signed.
That was the pitch. Man.
Well, then again, it makes sense. He couldn't fully see his contract with one eye.
Yeah.
I guess when he signed, he wasn't paying attention to all the dumb shit they would have him do. Of course, Rey being the dad, the overprotective dad, even though his son is bigger than him, he wishes he was there to protect his child. He says he may never recover from his eye injury, but there's nothing that will stop him from protecting his son. He then goes on to say that he will be in his son's corner to watch him kick Seth's ass. Kick Seth's ass in the street fight Sunday. Dominic says he knows what he signed up for when he came to WWE, and at SummerSlam, Dad, he said, "I love you" in Spanish, of course, because they're a bunch of fucking Mexicans. I love you, but I'll be ready to defend the family name. Right. Seth then comes out, said, no, he didn't come out. He's back, Shawn backstage, says he can't believe his eyes. Clever. And says tells Rey he's putting his son in danger before his big match, then calls Rey Mysterio selfish. What kind of father are you? This could have all been prevented if you would have accepted your role in the greater good. The real tragedy here will be when the Mysterio name and legacy become the ultimate sacrifice. Rey wants Seth to come down to the ring, which was stupid because he's missing an eye. His son is pretty much fucked up. And Seth, of course, Murphy come down to the ring like the hills they are. But then Dominic and Rey want to Rey like some little bitches, which was hilarious to me. Dominic then finds a Singapore cane. I haven't said that in forever. Yeah. Dominic finds a kendo stick, Singapore cane, whipping stick, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And they begin to whip and nay and whip Murphy and Seth Rollins. Jesus, I'm about to call him Monday Night Messiah. Hell fucking no. I would ask you, how do you feel about this feud? Do you think it's stupid? Do you think One-Eye Willie should retire if this is what the fuck he's going to be doing? Do you think this is good for Dominic? I think this is good for Dominic to start your career, no matter how dumb it is. But you're pretty much in a big feud right now. How do you think my legal representative, Jesus Christ?
I feel like this has all kind of been punishment to Rollins for getting Becky pregnant, and it just doesn't, like, something about it just feels like they could have been doing so much more with Rollins with the greater good thing. I mean, I'm not saying put the title back on him, but like, it just seems, if you're gonna do this greater, it just seems as though really bad ripoff of Straight Edge Society versus Rey Mysterio from many years ago. And on top of that, I don't get the point of Dominic. Like, if Dominic's going to come in as this face, either he's got to beat Seth Rollins, and then Seth kind of looks bad for losing to somebody who's having his first match. Or I saw something somewhere where they said that the plan was to have Dominic eventually turn heel on his dad and get over by turning heel on his dad. My thing is just, unless this kid can actually go in the ring, which we don't really know yet, he's going to have to go to NXT. So he's going to destroy his dad and get over as a heel, and then just go to NXT. I don't know, just something about it doesn't seem. They could have thought it through a little bit better. Is all I'm saying.
If he had anywhere close to the talent his Mexican dad has, he is going to be pretty good. If you ask me, he should not by any means win on Sunday. This is a good. Give him a good showing. Make him look, I guess, strong. Seth can help him look good. Because Seth, granted all the stupid shit he does and outside the ring, because he does his thing in the ring. Seth is still one of my favorites, even though he does a lot of things that make me want to scratch my motherfucking head. It should be okay. I'm kind of out of the feud. Clearly, the only thing Seth can pull out is eyes, because he clearly can't pull out of Becky Lynch. So we're gonna just Seth gets away. Dominic and Rhea in the ring. SummerSlam is heating up for their street fight. Whatever. Cedric is backstage. I guess he's nursing the injuries that he received from Bobby Lashley early. And Mr. MVP, Mr. 305, comes backstage, stirs up the pot. But Cedric can't compete tonight because his friends won't let him. And he says his office still stands. Think about it while you're in catering. That clearly triggers Cedric, since all he does is sit in catering and watch Raw. Then we're back at Raw Underground. Arturo Rojas faces Riddick Moss. Once Raw Underground came back on my TV, I stopped looking, so I don't know who won. I'm assuming the Eddie ripoff from Tekken used some Brazilian kicks and won. So I'm just going to say that. If I'm wrong, you can, guys, if you actually got through all my ranting, you can comment below who won for me, because I'm not going to look. Ricochet, the Charisma Vacuums face the Hurt Business. Out of nowhere, it's a fucking elimination match. Oh, joy. Lashley quickly eliminates Mustafa. Sorry, John. Then Shelton quickly eliminates Ricochet. Then Apollo eliminates Shelton. Then Apollo then rolls up. No. Apollo eliminates Shelton, excuse me. As Shelton going back, Cedric, who's supposed to be hurt, rolls up Shelton Benjamin to become 24/7 champion. Joy. Clearly, all Vince cares about is having the black people win the 24/7 title. It's stupid. The belt is stupid. I need to drink for that real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, I heard R-Truth was on his 38th reign or some shit.
Well, he won again at night, so I think he's 39 or 40, whatever. Apollo eliminates MVP. Yeah, who cares? Lashley goes for the Phil Nelson, which is now being called the fucking full Lashley. Don't know what fuck kind of name, what the fuck that came up with. That is so fucking stupid. Man. Why do they have these stars look like fucking dorks sometimes? What the fuck is a full Lashley? You want to see him in the nude? Is this what we're going with? You want to see his big black ass in the buff? I don't fucking understand what that means. Apollo escapes the full Lashley. Fucking and he then reverses it into the spear. Lashley eliminates Apollo. So the champion again loses to Lashley, heading into a title match. They didn't give us a SummerSlam card rundown. Whatever. It looks okay. As long as the Viper God wins on Sunday and Sasha retains, it's okay in my book. 4 horsewomen minus Ronda Rousey, of course, because she wants to get pregnant. Clearly, Travis's sperm is not working because she is indeed not pregnant, still making fucking YouTube videos. Travis, brother, you just need to let your wife get pounded by a black guy or something, and y'all just become surrogates because it's not working out. Fuck. They're getting ready for Raw Underground. I just went off the rails with that too. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Out of nowhere, we get Cedric and Tozawa for the 24/7 title. It wasn't advertised. It just popped up on my screen. Oh, fucking joy. Whatever. TV starts fucking up. I thought I paid my bill, so I thought it was not couldn't be my TV. It must be Retribution fucking things up. I could be wrong. I didn't bother to investigate. But the match, I didn't see any of the match. Comes back. Cedric retains. I'm assuming Spirit Squad Dark was a part of that. Shelton pops up out of nowhere, hits the pay dirt, and he becomes 24/7 champion again too. Marina Shafir is backstage and running Raw Underground, beating up some whatever. Then Nia Jax pops up on her and starts beating her ass. Then tags Jessamine Duke. Shayna pops up and tells her fat ass want a match. And Nia runs away. Didn't think she could run. I'm surprised to see that. Then we get Andrade versus Montez. What the fuck ever. Zelina tries to distract Montez, and then his beautiful wife, Bianca Belair. Zelina tries to jump. Bianca lays her ass out with a body slam. Montez wins, heading into SummerSlam. Then here we go. This is the main segment, not a main event. Shawn Michaels comes out talking about what happened with Ric Flair's old ass last week. Without Flair, there would be no Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Edge and Christian, etc., and also Randy Orton. Orton didn't have the same gratitude and appreciation for Flair like the others he had mentioned. Shawn says, I don't know if it's from Sweet Chin Music or Claymore, but you will see it coming. Shawn indeed did not see this coming because the Viper God pops up and gives him an RKO out of nowhere. He then punts him, and clearly HBK is back in the 90s as, again, he lays down for absolutely nobody. This old motherfucker gets back up, crawls into the corner, looking like he popped a bunch of pills like this was 1997 again, looking completely out of it. Drew runs down to the ring, cursing up a fucking storm.
How the fuck does Shawn take a punt?
And then a punt.
When one of the last times I ever saw Randy Orton punt somebody, he changed Husky Harris's entire personality.
The last time he punted Shawn Michaels, he was on the show for 5 months. 15 years older, and all of a sudden he's able to move. Are you Oh God. 2020 and Shawn is still laying down for absolutely nobody. Drew comes out, running to Shawn's aid. Randy Orton runs away, but as a smart Viper God that he is, it was just a ploy to try to get McIntyre. McIntyre honestly starts beating his ass. It looked very bad. Then Shawn, after he finished beating Orton ass, he goes back to check on Shawn. But of course, the Viper God ain't no bitch. He gets back in the ring, RKO's Drew, and Drew actually sells it. He doesn't get rolling back into a fucking corner like he didn't just get punted. He sells it. Shawn, I don't know what the fuck was that selling, man. I get it. You got to work NXT Saturday, but Jesus Christ. You're in your mid-50s, and you made a Orton's pretty much the move that Orton's been putting people on the shelf with for the last 13 years, and you just get back up like John Cena did it worse. John Cena completely got back up after he punted him, but that's neither here nor there. The Viper God stands tall. As 6 more days, he becomes a 14-time world champion, and that's how Raw ends. For the most part, Raw sucked, but a pretty good ending, because me being the Viper God fan club.
Yeah. Crazy that this is supposed to be the go-home show for SummerSlam.
It just made me want to go to sleep, but anyway. Match of the night, the tag team match, Sasha and Bayley versus Asuka and Shayna. As last week, Raw sucked. If you want to check it out, of course, like last week, the beginning, the end, tag team match. If I rated it, I'll probably give it a 4 out of 10. I was not interested whatsoever. If I didn't have to do my job and be contractually obligated to my good brother Sid, as my lawyer right here oversees my contract because it's so lucrative, so I can't be fucking this up. Yeah, I'm done talking about this. Good brother lawyer John, what can they follow you or see you at? Then again, he might want to be discreet because he doesn't want all you bastards knocking on his door asking for him to represent Jesus Christ. The Lord. What the fuck is Lord?
I do not have any of those socials really, so they can catch me on Dark Power, reviewing everything that happens with AEW Dark and Impact, and NWA might be making a comeback soon with weekly pay-per-view series, so we'll be on the lookout for that. But thank you, JJ, for Drunk Guy JJ, for having me here on Raw. I know the contract required it due to the complaints that we have had, but honestly, the complaints are a good thing because it means that you are causing probably more of a reaction in your viewers than Raw does in its viewers, and it's just sad.
That's why we need a lawyer like him, man. Just making it sound so fucking good and getting my black ass out of trouble. And for the people who have a problem complaining and bitching, suck my motherfucking dick, okay? You motherfuckers just need to stop being so goddamn sensitive. I get it, it's 2020, any little fucking shit, any little bullshit that goes on these days, you guys want to get so triggered and complain and bitch and complain. Since that's all people love to do now is bitch and complain about everything. So you know what? Fuck you guys. Keep watching my show, hopefully. Keep supporting the channel. And follow me on Instagram, hacksaw_JAY_DUGGAN. The Twitter, Jesus Christ, I forgot my Twitter. DATKIDSTYL3S. Follow the gang, True Hill Heat. True Hill Heat. Instagram, True Hill Heat. Twitter, True Hill Heat. OnlyFans, True Hill Heat. Pornhub, True Hill Heat. X Videos, True Hill Heat. We're everywhere, if you didn't get the fucking hint. And we'll see you guys next week for another episode of Going Raw with this fucking drunk guy right here. Thank you, my good brother, my favorite lawyer, Johnny Cochran, has nothing on you.
Oof. I don't know about
and that one. Toodaloo, motherfuckers. Toodaloo.
Ladies, yes.